then thinking big on everything else is just going to frustrate you. Because it's not going to happen. As much as you talk and as much as you think about all the other things about big, if you don't get the one thing right, which is leads, you're not going to get any of the rest of it. You know, we talk about this in a book that we've actually written, we're excited about. And we call it the one thing, and what we're talking about is the idea of a domino fall. The idea that there's a thing called a geometric progression, where there's an idea that if you understand the concept of priorities, it means in the end that there will always, when you line up your priorities, that means there's always something that is the most important. And when you say you lead a life of priorities, you need to realize what you need to say is I lead a life that understands what my priority is. Right? Now, we have lots of things that matter. We have lots of priorities. But at the end of the day, if you don't understand that your priority is to think big on lead generation, nothing else is going to matter. What is leverage, by the way?
Leverage is getting a relationship with talent. And what's funny is when we watch the business people we're in a relationship with, a lot of them get leads. And they put the foot on the gas and they never take it off. And a lot of them get listings. But it's a different skill set to be out there in the business of finding great people than it is to just finding buyers and sellers. And a lot of people struggle with that transition. It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, the challenge with leverage is that leads and listings are real estate sales. Leverage is a business concept. And unfortunately for you, as long as it took you to master leads and listings, it will take you equally the time to master leverage. But that's only if you give it the equal effort. See, the challenge that you have is every day you go out to generate leads for buyers and sellers, and you work on getting listings. And you're using your dialogues and your scripts and your skills every day to get better at it. How many hours are you putting in a day to mastering leverage? Caught you. And then you realize it could take you 30 years to get it right. Because you're on the 30-year plan. Well, because that's how much time you're getting. Now, you can cheat, and the way you can speed that up is to go to class.
Right.
You can cheat by going into that Recruit Select class and taking it 10, 20 times. And just go back and go back and go back and go back. And you can absolutely cut years off of your learning curve. But short of that, you're going to have to go spend a couple of hours a day practicing lead generation for leverage, and then absolutely going out and RSing people to really master it. Now that's the problem. I have agents come in and they go, well, how many times did you take the class? Took it once. And then what'd you do? Well, I hired the first person I interviewed. Really? See, my attitude is that's just like taking your first listing. Now, did you feel like an expert after you took one? Your first one? Yes or no? No, you didn't. Okay. But yet you stick a flag in the ground on your first hire and go, they're unbelievable. I'm a genius. You know? I'm the next Bill Gates. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm a hiring genius. You know?
I got to hear you have a dialogue, and someone was saying they had found someone that was like, a 1 in 1,000 talent. And your comment, well, did you interview 1,000 people? Exactly.